Executor. I sense that Zeratul and his brethren are close by, but I have been unable to make contact with them. I fear they may be in grave danger. We must scour this area immediately and find the Dark Templar, lest they be overcome by the Zerg.
Calls.
How may I help? Yes, Executor? Your will? For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done. Tarakala!
Right on.
I hear you. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course. How may I help?
I long for what Mal calls. Honor guide me. Isatu for Adun. Thus I serve. Gaogola. Thus I serve. Honor guide me.
Yes, Executor? For Adun. Tarakala! Of course.
What Mal calls.
Your will? How may I help? For Adun.
Isatu.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala!
We could use the
Shall
help
be
here.
done. Of course. Shall be done.
Mind if we tag along?
I hear you. Of course. Shall be done. Your will? For Adun.
She house. Gaogola.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala! For Adun.
Mind if we tag along? Standing by.
How may I help? It shall be done.
This is Jimmy. Right on.
Your will? Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done.
Isatu. What Mal calls.
I hear you. For Adun. Tarakala!
Isatu. She house. For Adun.
For Adun. Of course.
What Mal calls. I long for combat.
Your will? Tarakala! It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala! Yes, Executor? Shall be done. For Adun. I hear you. Of course, how may I help? It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. Your will? For Adun. Tarakala! shall be done. Yes, Executor? Of course.
What Mal calls. Thus I serve. For Adun. Honor guide me.
I hear you. Yes, Executor? Tarakala! How may I help?
She house, I long for combat. For Adun. Honor guide me. Kola. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. What Mal calls. Kola. For Adun. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. For Adun. Kola. Thus I serve. For Adun. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Kola. Honor guide me. For Adun.
Your will? For Adun.
I long for combat. Thus I serve. Kola. For Adun. Kola. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. Kola. She house. What Mal calls. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. For Adun. Force opposition.
Tarakala! It shall be done. Of course. For Adun. Your will?
Need a light? That should be good.
How may I help? Done.
Yes.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala! Of course.
This is Jimmy.
I hear you. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala!
What Mal calls.
Your will? How may I help? Of course. It shall be done. Of course.
Standing by.
Yes, Executor? For Adun.
I long for combat. Honor guide me. Kola.
Fired up. Slamming.
How may I help? I hear you.
Teleportation field activated.
Receiving. She house. Isatsu. Thus I serve. For Adun. Transmit. Nagatsu. Initiate. Lokai.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala! Of course.
I long for combat. She house.
I hear you.
Isatsu.
Your will? Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun. Of course.
What Mal calls.
You got my attention.
How may I help? I hear you. Tarakala! For Adun. It shall be done. Adun, it shall be done. Of course.
Did
you hear that?
For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. How may I help? For Adun. Yes, Executor? I hear you. Of course.
What now calls?
How may I help? Tarakala! It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! Of course.
Did you hear that? Mind if we tag along? Give me something to shoot.
It shall be done. Your will?
What now calls? Thus I serve. Honor guide me.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala!
Reading instructions. Lotai. Sakalados. Nagatsu. Isatsu. Input command. Initiated. Mitora. Commencing. For vengeance. Confirmed. Engaging foe. Nagatsu.
How may I help? For Adun. Of course. I hear you. How may I help?
I am needed. What now calls? Gaokola.
Your will? Yes, Executor?
She house. For
Your will? It shall be done. Yes, Executor? Tarakala! I hear you.
input command initiated. Isatsu. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Gaokola.
Yes, Executor?
She house. Awaiting instructions.
How may I help? For Adun.
Isatsu. Thus I serve. Galassos. Sakalados. Honor guide me. For Adun. Thus I serve.
I hear you. Of course. It shall be done.
What now calls?
How may I help? Your will?
I long for combat. What now?
Fire it up.
She house.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala! Of course. For Adun, your will? It shall be done.
Isatsu. For Adun. Gaokola.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala! For Adun, Tarakala! It shall be.
Give me something to shoot.
I hear you. Of course. For Adun, how may I help?
G-House. I long for combat. G-House, what Mal calls. Thus I serve.
I hear you.
We gotta move.
I long.
How may I
Saw too.
Yes, Executor? Of course, your will. I hear you.
G-House. What Mal calls. Thus I serve. For Adun, Gaokola.
Commander.
I long for combat. Honor guide me. Isatsu. What Mal calls. Isatsu. I long for combat. She
Fired up. You got it.
I long for combat. What now? G-House. Isatsu. I'll G.
Want to turn up the heat?
How may I help? For Adun.
Raider here.
Yes, Executor?
Receiving. Isatsu.
Standing by.
Your will? It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Of course.
What Mal calls. Gaokola. Honor guide me.
How may
I
I?
long for combat.
Yes, Executor?
What Mal calls. Thus I serve. For Adun. Gaokola. For Adun. G-House.
You got my attention.
Your will?
This is Jimmy.
I am
Jacked up and good to go.
I hear you.
Isatsu.
Your will?
Input command. G-House. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. Gaokola.
I hear you.
I long for combat. Isatsu. Thus
How may I help?
Sakalados.
Yes, Executor? It shall be done. Tarakala! How may I help? I hear you.
Teleportation field activated.
Anytime you're ready.
This command is overwhelming.
Of course.
We need draw Soka. We need full draw Soka. Destroy.
Yes, Executor? It shall be done. I hear you. Tarakala! How may I help?
We need full draw Soka. Eradicate it. Power overwhelming. Destroy. We need focus.
How may I help? Tarakala! It shall be done.
Mind if we tag along?
For Adun.
You got my attention. Naturally. Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll.
Call the shot. I hear that.
This is Jimmy. Oh yeah.
Yes, Executor?
Isatsu! Gaukola!
Wanna turn up the heat?
I long for Kachi House.
Yes. You got it.
What Lal calls honor guide me, Shi House.
Standing by. Let's move. Anytime you...
Receiving Mitoga.
I hear you.
I'm here.
How may I help? Of course. Yes, Executor? It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun! Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun! How may I help? It shall be done. Of course.
Annihilate.
I hear you. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala.
Power over me, bird. Eradicate. Destroy. We need focus. Obliterate.
Yes, Executor? It shall be done. I hear you. Of course.
We burn. Annihilate. We need focus.
Yes, Executor?
Trosoka. Destroy. Eradicate.
How may I help? For Adun! Your will? It shall be done.
Monalical power overwhelming. Obliterate.
How may I help? Of course.
Trosoka. Annihilate.
Your will?
We need focus.
I hear you.
I long for combat.
Yes, Executor?
We burn. Destroy.
I hear you. How may I help? Greetings, Dark One. I have come to bring you home.
Greetings to you, mighty Tazadar. I knew that you would not forsake us. For in the time that you have spent with us, you have learned to value our ways. ways and our methods. You have learned to channel our dark power as well as that of your masters. And thus you alone have found completeness beyond the scope of the Gala. But I fear that the Conclave in its pride could never bring itself to welcome outcasts such as we.
Outcasts though you may be, it is your vision and courage that may yet save our homeworld from the swarm. I beg of you, Zeratul, return with us to Ire. Though they are petty and have in ignorance cursed your kind for generations, help me save our people.
Since our banishment long ago, we have never failed in our responsibility to Ire. Though it shall cause us great pain to see our homeland once more, we shall return with you, Tazadar. We will do what we can.